Hey, this is Tom, and I've been dealing with this computer for a while now. Now, the new motherboard just arrived. Other parts for the computer arrived, so, one step at a time. Let's get this thing operational, shall we? So let's go ahead and get the old heatsink off. One, two. Okay, they're numbered, so I'm taking it off by the number. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. Okay, so we take them off in order. Okay. 1. I know those strings are unreleased. So this guy should just, oh yeah, right. If I remember to unhook this guy too. There we go. Should just look right up. It did. It came right off. Okay. Now what isn't so helpful is that then I had to put some thermal paste on the CPU, but that's okay. I don't know which is which. Right, I'm not too worried about the CPU because I got a new i7 for this. So I got the most powerful i7 I can get my hands on for this laptop. That's right here. I'm worried about it because it was shipped in a really, keyword is hopeful. So let's go ahead and move the old board over, or the faulty board over. Fucking Chinese garbage. Alright. And then we'll get this guy over here. Open this up. Pull this guy out. Let's make sure we get all the screws out of here. Disconnect the video. Disconnect the sensor. Disconnect the sound. Take out the battery. There we go. Alright. Those cards are okay. Alright. And we'll pull out the fan on this guy. I'm not worried about that, so we're just going to pull it straight out. There we go. Up. Should just pop right out. Okay. What we'll do is we'll take the case, put that to the side again. And one out of this are the 2 memory chips. Memory chip 1. Memory chip 2. And that guy can come over here. Just set up there on the old board. Pull the new board out very carefully, very gingerly, because I don't want to screw this board up because this board's expensive. Ground myself. Pull it out of the board. Okay. course, I need a flathead screwdriver, right? Right? What am I going to find? That I lost my flathead screwdrivers. They were all up here on the table. Every last one of them. Found the big one. I don't need the big one. I need the small one. They're all up here. They had to grow freaking wings and fly away on me. Alright, now what the hell did I do? Oh, okay, so next step is making sure that thing's unlocked. No, that's not. Yep. Alright, I'll be right back. Oh, there it is. Found it. Found it. Alright. Alright, now. Just make sure it is unlocked. Turn it one way. Turn it that way, okay? I'm going to take out the CPU. And what we're going to do is, we're going to match that triangle to this triangle over here. Make sure we don't have any bent pins. They look all pretty good to me. So, gently put the pins in. They went in without a hitch. Consider the fact they were shipped in a really crappy position. And we lock the chip in place. Just like that. We take the memory sticks, pop the memory sticks in. DIMM 1 or DIMM A, however they want to name them, but that's DIMM 0. And this is DIMM 1. There you go. Okay, we got the DIMMs installed, and that's set up for whatever it's called. Thermal grease. Make sure the die is nice and clean so I can put some fresh grease on there. I'm going to come over here and clean the grease off these pads. Take this old thermal pad off. Got clean ones. Fairly new, never used, so those thermal pads are going to be okay. See what I'm not doing here? Taking an alcohol pad and just cleaning off the thermal grease. Because this is a new heatsink, so it was probably a refurbished heatsink, but it is a new fan. With that said, all nice and clean. Flip it inside out. Because I'm cheap. Key operating word isn't cheap. I'm thrifty. I am, and I admit I am thrifty. Make sure the audio is picking up at least. Yes, it is. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and clean off that pad. There we go. Everything's all nice and clean now. Alright. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to put some thermal paste right on the dies. And I like to use Arctic Silver. Been using Arctic Silver for years. Probably 2 decades. Drop it on there. I'm going to just plop this right on top. I'm going to remind myself now, because I keep forgetting, to stick this guy right down there. And we will line up these pins ever so gracefully and ever so gently. But we don't have to maneuver way too much when I put these down, because this thing can get awkwardly heavy, which is why I'm having it on a board to reduce some of the flexing. Because that requires a little bit of pressure to go on to screw that in. One. I guess it requires flexing, so I really don't like pushing this much pressure on a board, especially when it's so damn small. But 3, 4, 5. Alright, we got some good thermal compound on there. Got plenty on there, I know that much. And got all that on. Alright. Now, now we're going to worry about gently sliding this into that board without messing any of this up. Heaven help me, wish me luck. I was originally going to give this, I was modifying this to give it to Krista as her computer, but I decided against it. And basically, when the parts come in to finish this up, I'll finish it up, and then I'll start building Krista's gift. I know she's my ex, and you know, she takes care of my kids, and when I punish my kids with their computers, she still needs a computer to use. You know, and she's all like, well, you're punishing me. Well, you know, it's not your computer, Krista. It's the kids. You know, Lucy's computer's Lucy's and Leah's computer's Leah's. But if I have to give you a computer so you can respect the kids' space, I have enough spare parts to do it. You know, and an extra $30, $40, I mean, you know, I built you a computer, fine. You know, you raise my kids, you take care of my kids. You know, you're worth the $40. You know, and other people argue with me or whatever, but that's the way I feel. You know, I mean, you know, she puts me through a lot, but she does take care of my babies. So if she needs a computer, fine. If I have the spare parts, I'll build one for her. Alright. Now, I did see a flip board. There it is right there. You know what? It might be easier if I flip this around like this on here. Put this back on this piece of cardboard, and I put this piece on here like this. Because then I don't have to fight with it. Okay. And I will put a new battery on there. Once it posts, if it posts, it gets a new battery. If it doesn't post, well, I'm going to flip crap on them. Alright. That's looking good right now. All of it's looking good right now, actually. Alright. I'm plugging in the video. I'm attempting to plug in the video anyway. There we go. Video's plugged in. And the issue is, once you gotta plug it into these daughter boards, but you gotta do it so carefully, because you don't want to end up messing up the board. There we go. Want to make sure all the ports line up as they ought to. And then there we go. You go there. Alright. Now we pull out nothing on Thursday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I have spare screws because I have to do this as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 4 there. And those are the 2.5 by 4s, I guess. I know. These are the 5s, I think. I don't know how to read this stuff, but anyway. way to really tell is take out one of the existing ones, match them up. Match them up. Yep. 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's 5. Okay. So we have 2 more of these guys. These guys are flat. They're all flat. That's good to see. And let's see if the heads even match. Yeah, the heads sort of match too. Alright, so I need 2 of those. If I remember where they go, that'd be awesome, but I don't remember where they go, so that doesn't help. Alright. And now take out another one. Then we got one more in here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably a few more of those. Because these all go in the bottom of the case, so 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna put 9, 11 in there. I think these are all the same size. Yeah, I'm matching up the screws because I'm going to not have this laptop when I put the other one together, so I just want to make sure I have enough. And they go there for the future computer. Yes, I actually bought pill thingies to hold laptops, or to hold screws. And I bought additional laptop screws. And let's see what we got. So we're dealing with the motherboard. So we're gonna screw the motherboard in where the motherboard should be screwed in. No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. I learned my lesson the hard way. We're not screwing anything in until this thing can boot, because I am not playing games with this thing. I have no patience to be playing games with this. I'm sure you don't blame me. Okay. Okay. Let's pop a battery in here. What do I do with the battery? What'd I do with that battery? Dang blasted freaking battery. There's the battery. The power cord. Set this up. I'm even going to put the keyboard in, so if it does boot, I can go right into the CMOS, you know, right into the okay. It's not in there yet. There we go. Now it's in. Okay, we got the keyboard in. Do we have post? That's the question. Do we have post? Okay. Did I take that? Yes, I did. Okay. Now, what intonation is stopping this thing from posting? The only question I have, what is stopping this from posting? You know, I have a gut feeling that that the part of the problem is the sensor isn't on, but I don't think that the sensor should have any bearing on the system posting or not. I mean, all I'm doing is I'm plugging in the most bare minimum into this case just to get the thing to post. Bare minimum. Power, keyboard, and that's it. Alright. Alright, well, just for giggles, let's mount it. Let's just mount it all together and see if it's because of a ground. I mean, it could be a ground issue. I mean, it could totally be an issue with ground. I mean, I'm not going to hold it against the system if it's an issue with ground. I mean, it could be one of the daughter boards, but I doubt it though, because according to the beep codes, it's an issue with the board. But then again, it could also be an issue with the fact the board isn't making contact with the daughter board properly. Now, it is now making complete contact with the daughter board. Daughter board, though, daughter boards are not making contact with the I got one more screw that I got to plug in. It's right here. Okay. Right, now, if it's a ground issue, I should have hit all the ground contacts. I should have. Keyword should have. Alright. All ground contacts have been made. Simple as that. Alright, now let me go ahead and attempt to plug in the board, plug in the system, and it should just... Anything? Nothing yet. Alright. Okay, let's attempt to put this in now. Okay. Good. Let's go ahead and plug in the sensor. Because this is not the cover that goes to this case, by the way. So if it boots up, I gotta take this cover off, put the new cover on it. You know what? Why the heck am I screwing around with the old cover for? I'll pop the new cover on it. Oh. Alright, we'll take the old cover off. We'll put the new cover on. Just because I'm screwing it all in just to test it, so. There we go. There's that. There's the sensor. I said there's the sensor. Well, it's really the fingerprint reader, but in any case, it is a sensor. I call it a sensor. So let's get the fingerprint reader in there, nice and straight. No, it's not going in there straight though. It's going in there cockeyed. So we gotta get the fingerprint reader in here, nice and straight-ish. There we go. I can glue that in place. It's almost straight in there. Alright, now let's put the touchpad in. So let's get the touchpad in there nice and straightish, shall we? There we go. Alright. There we go. Okay. That's on there nice and tight, nice and straight. Very good. Alright, let's go ahead and get these screwed in. Okay. Let's open up Thursday. Again, it could be a ground issue, so I'm going to try ruling out the ground issue by grounding these pieces in place with the screws. And that could be a big possibility. You know, I mean, I really don't have a doubt in my mind it could be a ground issue. So let me go ahead and screw them in. Do a good contact for ground. Now we are missing one spot. That got contact, that got contact. Okay. Oh, that's a new screw. Oh, never mind. Okay, I know what I did. Right, that's fine. Alright, yeah. I dropped the screw and I replaced it, and I didn't put the screw back when I put the... Okay. That's fun and dandy. Alright. Let's go ahead and put this guy back in here. Okay. Now it should boot up. Without a battery. Didn't do that before. Hey, but it's still doing a triple beep, which isn't good. But I also don't have the back cover on, nor do I have a hard drive in there. Do I have anything else going on in here? So, I mean, like I said, it can be any number of issues. So we're going to try and solve the problems. One issue at a bloody time. Okay, now we have to look at this very carefully and find where it'll take the two smaller screws. Part of me is thinking it goes here. Because it's the thinnest part of the case. Another part of me is telling me it goes here on the board, or where the card is, because it actually fits. Because these screws are a little bit thinner than the other screws, so that could be a good possibility. Because there's two spots there, and there's two spots here. Actually, there's three spots, but I think, not mistaken, when I put this guy in, yeah, 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, and they get the standard size screws. So yeah, so there's always that. Okay. It didn't beep 7 times. That means the CPU's... I did remember to tighten the CPU down. So I think I did. Technically, removing the motherboard, you don't necessarily need to take all the screws out. Some of these screws just hold the daughter board in. Like this one, this one, this one, and this one hold the daughter board in. Hold the daughter board in place. So they're not really needed to take the motherboard out, so we can leave those intact. This one right here is a motherboard. This one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Actually, these two hold the front bezel in place, so we don't have to worry about taking those out either. Just this one has to come out from the motherboard. So these 3 and this one, because these are all motherboard screws. Again, you know, it could be possibility that one of these are causing the causing a ground issue. Just pull the battery out. Hold that in for about 30 seconds. Oh yeah. Let's see what I'm doing here. Alright. So I'm doing is I'm holding in the power for about 30 seconds. I'm draining the capacitors. Then I'm going to pop this guy in here like so. Alright. Gonna break the new keyboard, that's for damn sure. There we go. I mean, it could be memory. I've tried swapping out memory before and it didn't work, but I can make the attempt again. I mean, that's not going to hurt anything by just swapping up memory. You know, I could have ordered incompatible memory with this system. You know, it's a Dell. Dell's finicky with memory. Fine. You know, with that said, I do have some sticks here, so I'm willing to try anything to get this system operational. You know, even attempting single channel instead of dual channel, because I'm just desperate now. I'm trying anything to get this thing running. Okay. I'll try it with both sticks in here. I mean, all it says computer, a keyboard controller. Alright. I have any other keyboards laying around here? It's right here. Look at that junky piece of shit. Now this keyboard's in bad shape. It's been abused and used, but it could be a possibility. Let me allow the system to boot. Chipset error, North and South Bridge chipset, DMA IMR timer, error for Intel platform chipset error. Time of day clock test failure, gate A20 failure, super IO chip failure, keyboard controller test failure. Alright. Let's see. Super IO. That's super input output chip failure. Gate A20 failure. Okay, so Vostro. It could be memory. It could definitely be a memory issue. I mean, getting memory for the system is going to be a pain in the rear end more than anything. More nightmare than it's worth to get memory. If it boots with this memory, I mean, you know, it could be an issue memory, but try out just about every stick of RAM I have. There's a 2 GB stick. A 2 GB? Yeah, that's 2 GB of RAM. That was 4 and 4. Another 4 and 4. I mean, I can try it with just, you know, an 8 or 4 here. This is 4, right? 4 GB. Yeah, 4 GB, 4 and 4 gives you 8, and that's the maximum the system can handle. Okay. Okay. Okay, I am out of friggin' ideas. Tried another new board. Same error. So I'm starting to think it's not the board. Yep, it's part of that dang blasted daughter board. All right. It's probably what my gut was telling me, because this thing's receiving power, so that's a plus. Now the daughter board, I do have one replacement for it, so that's a plus. The issue is, I think I put my Sam's Club card away, because I don't want to put any more pressure on that than I have to. BJ's works. Maybe it is held in by some of these screws, namely this one. There we go. See if that pops out now. Yeah, it does. But guess what it's not going to do? Let's see if that's the ticket that needs to get this out. Oh, maybe they all have to come out. Damn it. Darn it. Dang blasted. I'm trying to save some time here. But they all got to come out. Okay, well, they're all out now, so. I could have swore they were all out. Aren't they all out? Yeah, that's out. That's out too. Oh, it's just being difficult. There we go. Alright. With that said, let me go ahead and get this power pack out of here. Okay. Alright. There we go. Let's pop these two guys off. 1, 2. Pop them off. Separate them. There we go. Now let's go ahead and attempt to boot it, huh? Because it can't be 3 boards all at once. I'm getting 2. Oh, wait, I have memory in there. Okay. All right. Touche. 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 All right, let's pop memory in here, huh? All right. Okay, I need a 130 watt power supply for this thing. Wow! Alright, so it's the stupid daughter board. The daughter board is faulty, folks. The daughter board is faulty. We got an answer to the dang problem that's been beating me over the head for the past couple of flippin' weeks. It's the dang blasted daughter board. Not to worry, folks. Not to worry. I got a new new daughter board for this. I do got a new daughter board. It's just a matter of removing everything to get to it. Wowzers. Wowzers. Okay. Everything and its mother's got to go. Well, maybe not everything. I'm going to try and remove the daughter board without removing everything. I do got to remove the screen. It kind of sinks that I got to remove the screen anyway. But all that's said and done, I'm hoping I don't have to remove the motherboard. Hoping all I gotta do is pop out the pop out the screen like so. Key. Now the screen's popped. And this little bastard's got to come out. There we go. Out you go. You bad, broken board, you. You have been a disgrace to your kind. With that said, we will delegate you to the realms of no goodness. We'll open you up. And take out your replacement. Thinks it's not the component I really wanted. But I mean, I'm going to run it on the smaller power supply until I can order a 130 watt. But I don't know. Something was telling me it was this board right here. I don't know what it was, but someone was like, yeah, lit that one board up, Tom. And then I saw someone else doing it. I'm like, okay, yeah. Lit up that one board. I would have saved myself a lot of grief, a lot of headaches. A lot of whatever you want to call it. A lot of hoopspa. I could have saved myself a lot of aggravation if I just listened to myself. There we go. Alright. That guy's in. Let's plug it in. Oh, fuck. We can't just plug it in. We have to put the monitor in first. Oh, this is so much fun. There we go. Let's plug this in here like so. Let's plug in the power. Because see, the reason I knew the power wasn't the issue because I tested out the power and the power was booting up, you know, and the power was booting up the system without the battery. So that told me the power was working like it was supposed to. All right, so this thing requires a 130 watt power supply. Do 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 do. Okay. Alright, now all the aggravation for nothing. Now we gotta get these little flat guys. Put them in their homes. That little flat guy in his home. did it go? What about I'll use this one? Got that, got that. This guy right here. Put him right there, like that. Like that, and screw it down. Put this guy right here. There we go. All right, now. Let's make sure it powers up again, huh? That's even better. Let's put the new battery in there, since I wanted to get the new battery in there in the first place. So on that one, it's not the new battery, is it? No, that's not the new battery. That's the old battery. Where's the new battery at? No, I just had the damn thing. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give Krista the new board too. I mean, you know, it's only right. That battery had a lot of testosterone to just walk off on me. You know that? That battery just walked off on me, drew a set of the wings, and just flew off into the damn sunset. That's where that battery went. Alright. Alright then. There's no the dang thing posts now. I forgot to put all the... Oh, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. They're all in. They're all in. They're all in. They're all in. All right, that's good. That's very good. Oh no, they're not all in. Darn it! They're not all in. They're not all in. They're not all in. That's in. Nope. Like I said, they're not all in yet. But they will be. That's in. That's going to be taken care of. That's in. That's in. That's in. That's in. And that's in. Those two are in. That one's in. Those two are in. Okay, yeah. All right. Now we're good. Now we're good. All right. Now we can snap her in place. Now we got a booting system stabilized and everything. I'm happy about a stable system. All right. I'm just gonna get a power supply for this bad boy. There we go. Brand new covers. I'm going to hold off before I put the monitor on. I'm going to hold off until I'm ready to do something with Krista, because that's not going to be for a couple of weeks. So I got to order stuff that I'm not going to be able to order because I got to move first. And then her machine's going to be on the back burner until I can get to it. But you get to watch me do this all over again with another system. I'm not going to leave my child deprived with the keyboard, I promised. Child a keyboard. She's getting a keyboard. All right. Okay. Oh, you gotta be friggin' shitting me. This thing came busted. What the flip over? Advertised as new, false advertising. Whatever, I have the old keyboard. Where is it? Just a key. Not like these keys come off easily. You would think I knew where I put the alcohol wipes. I just had like a whole bunch of them in my hands. We'll refurbish this guy and we'll use it. No big deal. No big deal. Just a plus key anyway. You would think it was an OEM part, right? Huh. Just an OEM part now, is it? I hate keyboards. I freaking hate trying to fix keyboards. I hate trying to fix other things like this. I think I broke this one too, but that's okay. There we go. Oh, look at that. It freaking brutalized it. Okay. Well, good. I'm going to send them bad reviews unless they replace it. In the meantime, my kid's going to get this this keyboard until I can get that one replaced. That's simple. This poor kid's been without her computer for I promised this child a computer. I'm giving her a computer. If the keyboard doesn't light up right now, I'm going to apologize to her and get that replaced, because I think it's bullcrap. I had to pay for all this return shipping and stuff. Now it's time to put that hinge cover on. This laptop's gonna be ready to go. So we got the new cover and the hinge cover. No. Okay. Does it really go in like this? Wow, it does. But it looks good. It's a lot better than it did, doesn't it? Huh, there that wireless LAN card disappeared too. Great. This new connector thing doesn't really connect like it's supposed to. Whatever, we're gonna put the old one back on. That thing goes on nicely. Like it belongs there, okay. Oh my gosh, it's picking up the Minecraft sound. I'm like hearing noise and I'm like, oh wait, that's the rain from Minecraft. Alright. Actually, it terrified me because I thought it was the fan that was running. Ooh, I forgot to plug this back in. Yeah, put this in, just like this. this guy is probably going to be a short one. No, it's a long one. 1, 2. Okay. There we go. Alright. Now where's the other memory that I have for this board? This is brand new memory, so we're going to put that in here. Okay. Wrong one. Yeah. There's one that clipped in there, so. And this guy's broken clips too, but it clips in. Just like that. Beautiful. Okay. Let's see something. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 big, 11 of those screws that go in here. So let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 for good measure. Okay. Now let's pop a battery in here. Oh, she boots up. What is today? 06 6 30 2020. Oh 2 1 7. Okay. Alright, so it's running the i7, 2 gigahertz, 500 gigabyte hard drive, 8 gigabytes of RAM, 1600 megahertz, 640k, good. Speed step enabled, integrate NIC, emulation, power share, USB wake support, state operation. Adapter warnings enabled, function key, charger behavior, miscellaneous devices. You see the ports enabled, boot disabled. Hard drive, CD-ROM. We don't have a diskette. We're not going to use diskette, so we're going to do hard drive. Diskette UCADA network. Exit. Not sure what that. Save changes and reset. Set. Okay. As a matter of fact, my Windows 10 disk. Everything fell. That's always flippin' pleasant when things fall, huh? Makes me so dang happy. It's not easy to get to anything when it falls on that side of the desk. So dang setup ain't pleasant. Alright. There's that. This. Nope. 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 There it is. Okay, you got my Windows CD, my Windows disk, and that's always going to be fun to try and get to. This is for another project. Yes, I have another project coming up. It's probably going to be tomorrow. I really look forward to doing more projects until I move, but hey, money's money. Oh! Okay. There's 10 USB 3.0. Can be any one of these side ports, so putting that one. That one. All right. Okay. There we go. Yeah, and the reason I'm doing this is because I don't think it's going to work on the HDMI port. Not until it's all ready. Oh. Make the attempt. I mean, no big deal. You know, I mean, I have the cable here, so what the hell? We'll just plug it in and see what happens, right? Wow, this friggin' thing's running hot already. Alright. Well, let's see if I can get the PC share to work. Function. One maybe. And nothing yet, huh? Okay, well. Next. Install now. Alright. Okay. Great. Alright, well, hit the F2 key. We'll see what the heck's going on. Okay, this is the hard drive. Okay. check out PC Share, see if it's popping up yet. Nope, not popping up yet. Okay. That's not it. That's it. There we go. Okay. Install now. Let's see if it works this time. Alright, so I'm having an issue with getting the SATA driver installed. Windows 10 SATA driver. You want the chipset, you want the network storage, Alright, so I had to find, oh really? Alright, well, that's not a big deal. We'll just locate it. I mean, I got plenty of these guys, so I'll just pop this guy in here. Grab my keyboard. and we'll search for it. No big deal. Dell Vostro 3550 SATA driver, Windows 10. I don't care if it's Windows 8. I mean, I'll even take a Windows 8 SATA driver. Touchpad, Bluetooth, touchpad. No, that's not giving me the information I want. Okay. No. Huh.
We've been powering the American road since before it was paved. Validate the original Motherboard. Hi guys, this is Jude from EasyTech. In this tutorial, I'll be showing you two possible ways to fix the problem of missing media driver during Windows 10 installation while starting it. So I will attach it to this Dell Vostro 35. And hit enter. Normally the next page, this page pops up saying media driver or cancelling the process. This error is simply one of the two fixes. Here, installation process, and then try the process over again. Now if you still get the same error from the port, you process over again.
Yeah, well, they don't. Alright, so according to what I'm reading, it doesn't like the USB port. Alright, so we'll try that out. We'll try it on another USB port. What the hell? I'm getting tired. I didn't expect to do this tonight. Whatever. There we go. Booting up. Okay, put it all the way up here on top. Okay, that's not working. Oopsie. I guess it was working. I'll give it a few more seconds. I'm just impatient.
Starting with the simpler of the two fixes, here all you need to do is to change the USB stick to another USB port on the laptop. So basically you should first terminate the installation process. Then detach your USB stick from the port you had connected it to earlier. Attach it to another port on the PC, and then try the process over again.
Oh, good. I don't remember if this was running 7 Pro or 7 Home. Oh. So this will be running Windows 10 Pro. Windows 10 Pro it is. Next. I accept. Next. Custom. New. Apply. Yes. New file is ready for installation. Let's see if it's showing up on the PC share yet. Should be. Should be showing up the other display anyway. It's an USB 3.0 port anyway. Alright, then let's go ahead and... Oh, we just went through all these steps. Didn't I just go through all this? Oh, crap. If it sees the partition, it's done, and it's booting off the disk and it's not supposed to. I'm going to restart it, hit the F2 key. Yep. Okay, I know I did. I know what I did. I know what I did. I know what I did. There we go. That looks a lot better. I'm kind of curious to see how much better this laptop is going to operate, though. And I really hate doing screenshots like this. This is like so super cheesy in my opinion. So super cheesy. Alright, yeah, still cheesy. Don't get to plug them in. Or is it just that doesn't want to turn on? It looks like they're plugged in, so that's a plus. There's a tab, there's a tab, there's a tab, and there's a tab. And so there's the tabs to hold the keyboard in place. And now let's see if it pops up on the second display. I don't know. Oh, here we are. Okay. Oopsie. All right. Oh, this is a quad-core CPU. Holy shit. I want to run so damn hot. Okay. Well, that's a beautiful thing. I'm running on 8 gigs of RAM. I'm gonna run up 1 gigahertz though, my god. Name this PC. She want to name this thing Unicorn. Unicorn. Yeah, it's a 2 gigahertz CPU, and it's running at like 1.5. I'm like thermal throttling, I think. Okay, we'll try that again, shall we? Downloads. Remember the Radeon software. Install that. Oh, you know what? Probably isn't thermal throttling. Probably doesn't have enough power from the power pack. I don't know what type of yeah, so we're gonna install this stuff. I mean, can't see anything because it says oops, wrong. Darn it! I turned the wrong thing off. Yeah, you can't see the. Turn off the multicam. There we go. All right, so we got that crap. Run it. Let's go to the firewall. Oh. Okay, good. Alright, I got the other display working now, so we're gonna bring this up out of my hair so I can see the screen. Okay, we are going to turn this off for the time being, for a few seconds anyway. Until I can get the key off of this thing. Perfect. There we go. Okay, I didn't understand why it wasn't popping up. Now I do. Alright. Okay. I forgot how cool this thing was. Alright, because there's no pins and stuff, we're going to cut that off. Okay. What is installed at least? There we go.